Now, Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko has more from his hometown in Mahikeng in the northwest.
We are just outside the late Presley Chweneyagae's home as tributes continue to pour in following his passing. Colleagues, friends, neighbors describing him in the manner in which they were able to engage, but mainly being described as a very talented person who was very passionate about his work, the work that also continued to inspire the old and the young. And, some of their neighbors are also of his neighbor, young people like Neo, who is going to speak to me now. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. I mean, you are literally opposite Presley's home.
Yes.
Talk to me about, what kind of a neighbor he was to you, especially as a young person.
Yes. Good day, ma'am. I'm a neighbor to Presley Chweneyagae, and growing up, I never used to know that he was actually an actor. I used to see him on shows like Tsotsi, and then I remember when I was probably 9 years old, he came and he greeted me. My mom's like, "Do you know who is this?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You remember that guy?" And I'm like, wow. I was really, really happy to see him. And whenever he came home, you could feel that he's here by his laughter. The family would be laughing. It will be so nice. And even the kids around here would be here at the gate screaming for him because he was so loved in this community. We held him so high, and he really inspires us because if you think this person is just right here next to me, and you think, oh, okay, I can be the next Presley Chweneyagae, I can do greater and bigger things like he did. Yes.
And it must have really been, devastating to hear the news of his passing.
Yes, it was definitely devastating because this was one of the last things we expected to hear, because just a month ago, I think, he was here. My parents told me, no, Presley's home. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. And now we're hearing such devastating news, and it's really, really hurting. Yes.
And how did it feel like, to watch him on television, some of the soapies that you've seen on, but also, the manner in which he was acting?
It was very, very nice. My family and I used to enjoy his shows on The River because he was such a funny guy. His jokes, made us laugh a lot as a family. We used to connect, sit down together and watch him. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
That is one of, Presley Chweneyagae's young neighbor, just reflecting on the kind of a person that Presley was. He was saying that just about a month ago he was here at home, and every time when he was home they could tell, because of the way he would greet everybody, the way his laugh as well, just making a reflection on the kind of a person that he was here in Mahikeng, where he originates. But the family at this moment in time indicating that, as you can imagine, it's a devastating moment for them, and therefore they are yet to meet together, and in terms of preparations when it comes to memorial service among others. But it is really a devastating time, both for the family, for the friends and colleagues, and the country, because of the loss, a massive loss, as some they are describing it, following the death of Presley Chweneyagae. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Refiloe Seboko in Mahikeng in the northwest.